Welcome to Betweenplays Stock Market Strategies, and today we have with us John Passalacqua from First Phosphate. John, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm great, Albert. How are you?
I'm doing great. Look, we're going to keep this short and sweet. I mean, you got some big news. Nasdaq's. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so the company just recently uplisted to the Nasdaq Stock Exchange. That's our American Depositary Receipt (ADR). So it's a 10-to-1 for First Phosphate common shares, and that's now an American security listed on Nasdaq. So it gives investors around the world exposure to First Phosphate on one of the primary exchanges around the world.
Yeah.
Opens us up to institutions, anybody who wants to partake in igneous phosphate.
Yeah, so basically now we're opening up the United States massive market here on the Nasdaq, so people will be able to like easily access this. What does this mean for First Phosphate moving forward?
Well, I think it means, it shows the progression of the company. It shows the maturity of the company. We're now moving into the mid-cap space. We're now listed on the top tier of NASDAQ. And it shows, I guess the company's great growth rate and the interest that investors have around the world to own shares of First Phosphate. And also the development, the progress, the capital raising, the development of the project, where we're at with everything.
So basically, with everything that you've done so far, I mean, you've been on track, John, with everything that you've said since the very beginning of pre-IPO until now. I mean, you've been working around the clock like crazy. I mean, how do you top this now? I mean, what's the next milestones for First Phosphate? I mean, you have already just done an uplisting to the Nasdaqs, and I mean, what great exposure. I mean, you've been around the world. I mean, since the very beginning, we've done videos with you in Frankfurt, like on day one, pretty much. What's next, John? What's next?
Well, as you know, next is we have to move towards finalizing our feasibility study. It's always one step in front of the other for this company. Every end is a new beginning. We continue to execute and always to execute hard for shareholders. Now, obviously, we have opened the doors for global capital and to really build out this project. We've got the support from nation states in the European Union, here at home in Canada, the United States, major definitive offtakes in place. So now we have open to global capital markets to do all that. So all of this, you just have to look at it as, just climbing that ladder. This is just another rung on the ladder, another step. Every day is a new day. And so we are now able to do what we said we're going to do. We have access to the capital to be able to do it through the listing and on NASDAQ and through the support of the major entities of the European and North American nation states.
You know what, John? Listen, I'm going to keep it short and sweet because I know that you're busy today and you have, I'm sure everybody's climbing on your back to talk to you. And of course, anyways, you have much more important things to do than just talk to Betweenplays on big day, because this is just the next day. I mean, you just did the uplisting and then, I got in touch with you and you just came on the show right away. So we'll keep it short and sweet and we'll have a much longer interview with you next time. Thank you so much, John, for being on the show. Truly appreciate that. Let's get this out there to everybody. And very exciting news for First Phosphate. NASDAQ listing. I mean, just came out of nowhere. Like that. Kudos, John. Kudos.
Yeah, thank you, Albert, and thank you to your wonderful audience. You've been with us since day one, and you're here with us today, and you'll be here with us through the many years as we develop out this project and this company to where its logical end needs to be. And this is just another step.
Love it. Thank you, John. See you next time. Cheers.
Thank you so much, Albert.
Betweenplays. It's the journey and what you do between where you are and where you want to be. Research, prepare, plan, and execute your strategy. Do your DD and stay strong in visualizing and achieving your goals. Our strategy is unique since 2020. An original concept imitated, never duplicated. Real conversations with media influencers, educational and expert speakers, analysts and consultants. Betweenplays, bridging the gap between companies and investors.